Okay, this is part 2 of this old cat D7. I come back up here because this thing has just been setting for a long time, and you could tell. I mean, those are mostly grapevines and briars growed over this thing. And if you didn't watch the first video, I was told it was parked here in the late 80s, maybe the early part of the 90s, and it ran. They shut it off and they couldn't get the pony motor to start back. So, and I don't know nothing about one of these old things. I did find the complete carburetor, which surprised me that they put the bolts back on it. I found it in a building that I was tearing down up on top of the mountain. I took the spark plugs out of it, and this is kind of. Let me just throw that PB blaster on the ground. See if I can. That was the plug that come out of it. And it won't really focus, but it's gapped really close. And then this is the other plug. They was burning rich. I'm gonna go ahead and stick them back in there. I couldn't find the handle for that starter, or the hand crank starter, but I did reach up in there and put a crescent wrench on it. I found out you have to push down on it, but this pony motor is not stuck. It will turn over, and I put a bunch of PB Blaster in it. I'm not a big fan of PB Blaster. I think it's just a little bit better than dumping gasoline on it. I don't know, you guys might love PB Blaster. I like the stuff in the orange can. I think it's called Croyle. Works a lot better. I remember when that PB Blaster come out, the biggest thing was they had a picture of it saying that you could spray a styrofoam cup and it would eat it. Yeah, it was real good stuff, and I was like, hell, gasoline will do that. Stick some gas in a styrofoam cup, and see what happens. So I want to get me something to stick back down in that hole. And I noticed we had a bad storm, and it had another jar on the exhaust, and that's what I was worried about. And that, I guess, had broken, but it had done it within probably this last storm, so I'm really glad that I caught that. So I want to look around and see if I can find out where that to check the oil out on this thing. And if anybody has any comments or knows anything about this type of a dozer, leave me something in the comments, because I want to get all this brush cut out of it. And that's the blade, which the blade is, they left it off the ground. I want to get this thing cut out and see if I can start it, but I need to make sure that I can shut it down. So I need to figure out how the shut off works and make sure that whatever linkage that is works. But like I said, I guess you use these levers to start it. I mean, common sense is going to tell you that. But it's on start. I don't know what I have to do to free that up, but I'm going to take some of that PB Blaster and go around and try to spray some stuff and let it set it's going to set for a couple months. And then once it starts warming up, I'll see if it'll start. It might be junk, who knows. Thanks for watching.